Hey everybody, my name is Shawn Powell. I have been doing online business now since 2014, so I'm working actually on my, what was this going to be, 7 years? Something like that. It's almost 7.5 years I've been doing online business, y'all. If you're interested in how to make $1,000, $2,000 commissions on a regular basis, as a matter of fact, in a business that is literally, y'all, I'm going to show you this. This is a 7-year-old trusted business with the best owner that we have accessible to us. And listen to this, the sweet spot on top of this, y'all, is the company doesn't pay us. So by this happening, it takes all the stress off the company, and that's why 7 years it's still going and growing like crazy, and we're adding new content to it, y'all. And these are my own commissions, y'all, but I've got so many different commissions. Most of it, I put a 500 here just to let you know the commissions can be made inside of Exitus Elite. That's the name of this company. But to be honest, majority of it, I have a 95% chance of ratio that people come in at the $1,000 and the $2,000 level. So that makes life-changing income, y'all. Every time I get an email that says, Exitus Elite, you have made some money, y'all, it's going to be a good day. Here's where I made recently. This is 4 commissions, and it was like a 3-hour time. So you're looking at making $4,000 in about 3 hours inside this business. And that wasn't even the $2,000 level. This is just a $1,000 level that I have inside this business. So this right here, I've got 3 gifts that's going to come with Exitus Elite, y'all. Number 1, what is Exitus Elite? Exitus Elite is a training series where it teaches you how to do online businesses. It teaches you about cryptos, teaching you about all sorts of things. Training is actually going to be provided inside of it as well, so new training can be added at any given time. I've seen the owner literally say, go check out the back office, and bam, those 15 brand new videos because he felt like there was this new areas that needed to be touched up. So you're talking about an owner that really cares about the business and the people, and often at times shooting himself in his own foot because he's trying to make the business better for brand new people that's coming into the business. I have had downline that come into this business that could not sell an $18 business that could come into this and make $3,000 in the first month, and they had never made a dollar before on online business. A lot of that has got to do with the quality of the pages themselves. Let me show you this right here now. This is one of the capture pages that we have inside of Exitus Elite. Now, we do have a bunch of different choices as far as capture pages. Some of them will be updated even more in the future, but this is one of my favorite ones right here. I have a tendency to run this one in my video just because it's so beautiful. There's no way that people could look at this and say the owner doesn't care about the system, and look at the quality that we have. If somebody's going to spend this much time in an actual capture page videos itself, don't you know the system itself is going to be quality? And that's exactly what that's what I tell people. We've cracked the code itself to $1,000 commissions. They're actually $1,000 and $2,000 commissions. Probably need to be updated, to be honest. But this is absolutely another really nice page. We got a bunch of different choices. You go through, pick whichever one. Once you come through, you set up your merchant. You pick how you want to get paid, y'all. That's one of the beautiful things about this business. And then you just start getting out the people itself. We have almost a 5-minute video, 4 minutes and 34 seconds to explain the business itself. And look, y'all, I'm one of those people that I don't like to show pages and you not get a chance to see them and be able to put your hands on it yourself. So click down below and you'll see where I've got my own sales page, and then right there below I have the Exitus Elite pages itself. So and look at both of them if you like. Please do, by all means. Now, 3 gifts I'm going to give you for joining us. Number 1, I put your first member in for you at the G1000, G2000. I've been doing that for this company longer than anybody else. I'm a huge fan of Exitus Elite. Paul Stevenson is an absolutely incredible owner. His son Jacob does an incredible job with support. You've got everything you need with the quality itself. So the biggest gift I could give you is putting your first member in for you. Now, what does that actually mean? This is a one-up system. Normally, if you join another member, just about any other team, just about, the first person that you put in at the highest level you come in is going to be a pass up to someone else. So that means you're going to lose that person and you're going to lose that commission. By joining me, and I have done many people this way, believe me, I'm putting your first member in for you so that every person that you put in will be your person and your commission. So you're not going to do a pass up unless you go with another team member or whatever. And that's fine. You go do what you want. You listen to me and lose 1,000, 2,000. That's up to you. But I'm just telling you, I would highly suggest staying with this team. We're, you know, it's a great business. And I got over 300 videos. Nobody else has got as many videos as we do, that's for sure. All right. So, second gift, y'all. I've got what's called is my 3-generation bonus training. So this is me and 2 other 6-figure earners that absolutely love one-up systems. Not all just Exitus Elite. Some of them like to do other business stuff like that, but I've known them for a long time. They're free from a job 6 years, 5 years free from a job. I myself since May 7th of 2015, so I'm working on my 7th year of being free from a job. So these are absolutely incredible people, and they have different perspectives of how they get out to people and how, so their training is going to be different. Yes, we have a lot of things in common, but a lot of things we have differently. So generation 1 was Miss Adriana. Generation 2 is Kelly and Jonathan. Generation is myself. There's some more gifts right here. There's one I ain't even listed at. Right here, we got share codes that somebody likes to use, go inside of Power Elite systems and edit things. I've got payment pages, things of that nature that people could use as well. So I try to give people some options, when they come to the business on how to pay. So I give you that. Now, third thing I'm going to give you is today I just updated this web page right here. Now, I'm going to do a little bit of tinkering, but for the most part, you're looking at the exact same thing I'm getting out the people with. So let me show you what my sales page actually looks like, y'all. I don't know if you can see up here at the top, it says life-changing income. Yeah, I've made it with a cloud. It actually dissipates and comes back. I thought it looked really good with all this blue back here. So this is me in the picture, and this is a video with reviews, presentations, and referring to bonuses. Again, I put your first member in for you at the private and plus private 3-generation bonus training for G1000, G2000. Sign up now for this bonus sales page as well. Now, the only thing different that you're going to be looking at is obviously you probably are not going to want to give away all those pass-ups that you'll be getting from your immediate downline. I actually kind of shoot myself in the foot a little bit by doing so, but at the same time, that's the way I like to do my business. The biggest gift I can give my downline. This is all I do for a living. Now, if you decide that you want to use our sales page, there's going to be a little bit different right here. It's going to say join now, and and you wind up getting 3-generation bonus training, stuff of that nature. Here's the I'm ready to sign up now. This is another one of those dissipating pages, or it's a button I created. Okay, after you sign up, I'll personally congratulate and welcome you into our 5,000 plus member Facebook group. You'll see me and many leaders making upwards 5K plus a week. I hit the leaderboards in my first 3 days alone in this business, $20,000 plus in my first week. I actually wound up finishing with over $40,000 in 30 days inside this business, y'all. And many of my downline made their first commission in the very first 24 hours. So this is a pretty awesome system, y'all. Exitus Elite, this is actually, kind of advertising the 3 generations for us, me and you. My massive team bonus, all packages give you my private 3-generation bonus training. Now understand, now I'm not just giving it to you. I want you to give it to your downline the exact same way. I want you to entice them so that they will wind up getting in underneath you as well by using our training itself, okay? So now let me show you this. This is a lot of bullet points. I used to earth right here because this is worldwide. I thought it'd be a good way to do that. Let me stretch this out real quick, okay? We have the best comp plan ever, awesome one-up system. We get paid immediately, y'all. We make 100% commissions every time, and we get to pick how we want to get paid. So if we want to choose Stripe, PayPal, Cash App, I don't even know, man. Whatever, fandangled way you want to get paid. Google Pay. If you want to get a check in the mail, if you want to, that's what I'm saying. It's unlimited to what you actually get to choose. So that's pretty awesome that you have the ability to pick how you want to get paid. I would suggest you give people options. I've made a payment page for me and my team. If you're inside of Power Elite Systems, or if you're very computer oriented or whatever, and you want to take this page, copy it, you're more than welcome to. You can use these same buttons and things of that nature. But this is debit and credit card, Cash App, Google Pay. I give PayPal and Western Union, y'all. So a really good one as well. So again, that's another gift I'll be getting. I didn't even include that as my part 3 of the 3 things I give. Low admin fee. We make 100% commissions every time. So we pay them a yearly one-time admin fee yearly. And what's going to take care of is the webinars we have with the owner himself and the interviews that we have that's on Wednesday nights. It's going to take care of the emails, the rewriting the emails, updating the emails, the sales pages, the Facebook group, the support itself, everything, the adding the new training, just the whole quality system itself. That's the money they make. That's the only money they make. And I can tell you, anytime we make commissions, it kills whatever percentages they make. I much rather have it that way than every sale, like some one-up systems I know, get a cut off of it. You'd be much better off to pay this and just take this business seriously. We get paid immediately 100% commissions every time. That's awesome hot. We get to pick how we want to get paid. We have sales pages, the entire system for every level. So all the pages I was showing you earlier, I showed you 2 of them right from the get-go. Those 2, the really pretty ones, are also going to be in the 100 level, 250, 500, 1000, G2000. All that's going to be there for you. Now, I'm going to go ahead and give you a big tip. The company itself is 7 years old. 90% of the people has come in at the G1000 or higher. So if you come in at G100, that means you'll make $100, but the other 900 or 1900 is going to be a bypass. So you're actually going to get it's going to be an override past you because you didn't own the packages itself. So you really want to try to get as high in this level as you can, and I'm going to talk a little bit more about that in just a minute. Okay, we have capture pages that collect emails for you. So if you have a web, or if you have GetResponse, and you want to use that, yes, we have integration that's built into it. We have videos even showing you how to do all that, but we also have emails that go out for you, as a matter of fact, and it keeps all the information. So I came in August the 1st, 2016. The very first day, I could tell you the first 10 leads, whoever they were, I could tell you if they became buyers, if they were active leads, if they just dropped off after the first time seeing it, did they upgrade later, and so all this information is in the back office itself. So it's pretty valuable stuff. It's an entire system, email collection of system itself. Plus, most people, when they sign up, you're going to have their phone number, got all the information. You have access to these people to do whatever you need to do in the future. Okay, so you can completely run your business by your phone. This system's so put together. Once you sign up, y'all, there's an actual getting started video that Paul Stevenson, you get he introduces himself, you get to meet him, and he shows you how to set up merchants. And once these merchants are good, you're basically good to go, y'all, so that you can start getting out to people. And there's no reason why your phone wouldn't work for something like that. When you actually sign up with me with the G1000, G2000, I'm going to put your link into this page for you so that you'll have this page as well. So you're literally getting a private sales page that nobody else has got. I'm using what works for me. Obviously, I'm using the same one pretty much that you'll be using. I'm just stripping down a couple of things. It's got my private, has my phone number. I'm pretty sure you don't want my phone number on your page, stuff of that nature, So, but for the most part, that's all you're going to need, y'all. We have autoresponder emails that are effective. Now, that means that they're actually good. They're well written. Paul Stevenson updates the emails on a regular basis. He also keeps track of Yahoo, Gmail, Hotmail, what's doing what. And I'm going to tell you, don't use Hotmail. Don't ever. That's not business oriented at all. It's a hot mess is what I call it. But Yahoo and Gmail are both really good emails. But, we're sending out 10,000 emails a week, if not more. So he wants to know what's being delivered, what deliverability ratios are, and stuff of that nature. So he's really on top of autoresponder emails, as any owner really should be. We have weekly webinars every Wednesday for members and or leads. Some webinars are for the leads, so we can take all the members and bring the leads to them. Or we have them for just the members, where the leads wouldn't be invited. And what that's going to be is we're going to talk about moving forward, what we're going to do in the future. Maybe we're looking at adding this for Facebook, or this for some kind of bot that he might be interested in. Or maybe just talking about changes and what you think and stuff like that. Or have a webinar with one of the six-figure earners that's inside the business, me or whoever, and literally asking them what made a difference. Now, I want you to understand, in the back office, we've got something really sweet. It's called the Legends. There are 26 and seven-figure earners that they ask them questions like, what's the one thing that made the difference for you? When did everything change for you? What happened that made the big difference? And bam, you get to hear every person up there as well, not just as these webinars. You got that in the back. If you miss webinars, or you're signing up now and the webinars have been going for years, you can go back and watch the webinars. Everyone is recorded and put in the back office. It's just sweet, y'all. This is everything you need to do. We have an awesome back office access to lead and member information as well. I pretty much described that. Let's see. We have lower and upper levels from $100 to $2,000 commissions. I'm blowing it up too much. Okay. So again, 100 to 2,000. I have a 95% chance. I have a 20-to-1 ratio of somebody's who come in to 1,000 or 2,000 over all the other levels combined. The company has a 90% for 7 years. Would you really want to go into lower levels? If that's the only way you could stick your foot in the door, I would do it. But at the same time, y'all, I would upgrade as fast as I could. And once you get in the Facebook group and you see these people making $6,000, $8,000 in a week, and that's happened in the last week, then it's really going to wake you up. And you got to understand, $100 commission is not going to make you $8,000 in a week. So you got to get in the right vehicle in the first place to make the money that you're trying to do to change your life. This company can do this. It's a life-changing business, y'all. Upper gives you the lower levels, commissions, training, and overrides. So, give an example. Come in at G2000, the 1000 level, the 500, 250, and 100. All the training comes with it. All the commission. So, if every person came in, you got 10 people that came in at the 250 and the 500 and the 100 or whatever. All that is your commissions as well, okay? So not just you don't have to buy each level. You just buy the highest one, and the lower levels itself come with it. And the overrides. Now, let me explain this to you. So let's say you brought in Jim. Jim comes in at the G100. And then Jim brings in Steve. Steve goes to G2000. Jim is going to keep the $100 when you're going to make $1,900 as the override. So that's what I'm explaining to you, that every level, whatever the gap is in between it, you're actually going to make that in commissions. Those are overrides, okay? The company never holds our money ever. This is absolutely priceless. This has a lot to do with why a lot of businesses don't make it. And years ago, when PayPal was the only company that they were using, because everybody had PayPal accounts and they were getting paid out, and then if the company was holding all the money and then PayPal had an issue or red flag, it didn't matter if it was legit or not, all these crazy problems taking place. There's so much happening. When the company doesn't pay us, I love this company, y'all. I've made 40,000 plus months inside this business, y'all. 20,000 the first week, over 31,000 in less than 2 weeks inside this business. With all that being said, y'all, Paul Stevenson in Exitus Elite has never gave me a dime, ever, to me, my upline, my downline, or anywhere. So that takes all the stress off the company. So if SEC comes snooping, or FTC, or any other kind of initials, MIC, KEY, MOUSC, or whatever, it don't matter who they are, it really won't matter. Because all Paul's got to be doing is be paying the taxes and making sure that we stay in straight. Paul Stevenson literally puts his lawyer in the webinars so we can ask questions to the lawyer to make sure we're doing something that we shouldn't be doing, or he'll tell you what he thinks he should be doing. You see what I'm saying, man? So don't worry about that. Paul does an awesome job. He's a reason that he's awesome, and I keep saying it in my 300 plus videos for a reason, okay? Most quality system, let's see, okay, the company never holds, okay, hold on, I missed one. This is worldwide. If they can pay you, they can do this business. Absolutely, y'all. I got people from Asia, got a lot of people from the UK. I've got them everywhere. It doesn't really matter where they're coming from. So if they're capable of paying you, they are capable of doing this business. Most quality system I have ever used. I am not the only one to say that. I have got a lot of different friends who have been in this business for just about as long as I have. Six-figure earners that I know, I actually respect a lot of these people that's in this business. And I'll tell you, just as like they will, and their videos as well, this is the most quality system I've ever used. We have an awesome leaderboard. This helps push you and lets you and your downline see the money that is being made here. And I'm going to go a little further than that. And not only is it going to tell you the money that you're making here, it's showing you where the money's being made. Okay? If the leaderboard only shows this many people because everybody's making G1000 and G2000 sales, and there's only 2 or 3 at the G100, that means there's only 2 or 3 people making money at the G100. You understand that, right? So do you really want to be sitting at G100? And if you were sitting there and came in the door, how long would you want to be there when you're seeing all this big money being made, y'all? I don't know about y'all, but I can't give away commissions like that. That's just, it cannot. I got in this business to change my life. It's a life-changing company, so I definitely could not be giving that away. That's just me personally, okay? Let's see down. Let's see the money that's being there. This has literally a word-for-word copy and paste training, no gray area training, kind of self-explanatory. We have access to the owner directly and the support team manager. Okay, the access to the owner directly. Paul will literally call me and say, "Hey, Shawn, I hadn't heard from you in a while. I want to make sure you're doing okay." That's crazy. You know, he just acknowledges that I ain't seen me in a while. He'll call me and ask me what I think. He asked me about the G2000, what I thought about that before he did this. You know, so I had a little bit of a heads up that's coming with this. But here's the beautiful thing. It's not just because I'm Shawn or I'm somebody who's been there for years. He does this with anybody. I see brand new people that said, I just got off the phone with Paul Stevenson. After an hour, I'm blown away. I've never seen an owner do this. And that's the type of person Paul is. Paul is old school. He would rather talk to you on the phone than to sit there and text you back and forth on Facebook. And it's a beautiful thing. It really is, y'all. And that's why people connect to Paul. I just can't talk good enough about him, y'all. Absolutely. His son, Jacob, does an absolutely incredible job. He's the support team manager for the company. I've seen him do lots of things that nobody else would ever do to help us make money, to be honest. Let us know if there was an issue. Maybe a senior was trying to sign up and pay an ebb, and for whatever reason he had a problem. You might want to reach out to him. You know, he'd say something like that, y'all, to keep from losing a member and us keep from losing money as well. So it's awesome, y'all. We have a Facebook support group with happy and active members. Y'all, these are the same members. Some of the best women marketers I've ever seen. Some of the best marketers I know of are still doing this business and smiling from ear to ear. This is very, very important. Also, leaderboard, y'all. Even though I'm up there quite a bit, usually in the G1000, area, often I'll see people who I don't know who they are, and I see them up there on the leaderboards. It's pretty awesome. See somebody number one, number two, and I don't know who they are, inside this business. It's pretty awesome. That's what a great quality system would do for you. It doesn't have to be big leaders to make incredible money in this company. If lower level upgrades, they just pay the difference. So if you're G1000, you want to go G2000, you walked in the Facebook group, you said, wow, this is way too many commissions for me to possibly be losing. So I like to upgrade to G2000. You pay the difference between the admin fee. You pay the difference to the sponsor for the 1000 to 2000. So you don't get punished just because you didn't come in at the G2000. And that's what makes it beautiful. The best owner I have ever worked with, point blank period, is Paul Stevenson. Y'all, this is absolutely. So my Massive T bonus is right here. It's the 3 generations. Those 3 gifts I gave you, if not even more, I probably got more than that for you. And the sales funnel right here does a pretty good job. The only thing different from what I just said basically and what this video is going to talk about is I showed me making $40,000 in here, $9,000 a day, $13,000, also $31,000 the first, less than 2 weeks, and things of that nature, y'all, inside this business. I also showed years later me still making $4,000 here, the kind of money that's still being made inside this business and why we're still excited about it. But also, y'all, I get a little bit more personal. I've been free from a job now since May 7th of 2015. I got free from a job in 6 months. Now, I didn't come into Exitus Elite into the next year until August of 2016. But y'all, this is where the real money took place. This is where the most money I ever had when I was working in restaurants for 26 years, working 65 hours a week was $15,000. I came into online business and I was having $50,000 to $60,000 sitting in the bank compared to and to me none of that really happened, not really, until I got in the right vehicle, and that's what Exitus Elite was. And me being home for half my son's life, man, I'm just going to tell you something. That's absolutely incredible. I don't know. I wasn't planning on showing you this, but give me 2 seconds here. Let me show you this. I usually do this little thing right here, and I got a picture of me and my little boy. Where's that? Here we go. That's Paul Stevenson right here. If you saw him flip by real quick. And yeah, let me show you. This is when I got free from a job. That was the same month, May of 2015. Is actually what it says. My little boy was wanted to be in a video. I'm entirely blind by right eye, y'all. I had a lot of hang-up issues. I had hang-ups. They don't have hang-ups. I do. So for me to change my life, I realized I needed to get seen and heard. And I knew that I had a burn in my stomach that I just needed to get out. And if people could see it, they knew I believed in my business. I knew I was going to take off. And that's what I did, y'all. I sat down with a $4 stand and an old S3 phone, and I made things happen, y'all. 6 months later, I was free from a job. This is May of that year. But look at this, y'all. From that to this was a couple months ago, y'all. Look how much older I am. Look at that gray hair, my gray beard. But my little boy, man, he weighs like 160 pounds. His foot's bigger than mine. He's gonna be big. He's gonna be a big dude, I believe. And half his life, y'all, I've been home, and that's been priceless. Not just for me, but for him. We could come and go as we please, y'all. We've got a lot of decent toys. We've got a 40-foot yacht at the beach. We got a 20-foot pontoon boat at the lake house. We've got, we can come and go as we want, y'all. And that's just what freedom is. And to be honest, y'all, I've never really cared to be really rich per se. I just have always wanted to be free. And that has what, to me, is what online business has done for me. And to be honest, out of all the businesses I've done, if I had to pick one to make it six-figure income and run with, it's Exitus Elite. And I mean, if you don't believe me, just go back and look. Let me show you this. And I'm going to end this video right here, y'all. Let me show you this. This is my videos. That this is Exitus Elite, Exitus Elite, Exitus Elite. Everything's Exitus Elite. I don't have a video here where I don't talk about it. And you can see my life. This is when we bought the pontoon boat I was just describing. This is when we bought this new SUV right here. It's a Cadillac SUV. I've got pictures of us with the yacht down here. I don't know where it's at, but I've got a bunch of videos down here, y'all. But yeah, I just want to let you know, I'm not one of those people that's going to be up and gone real quick. I'm one of those people that I hang around for a long time. Now, you see, this is 4,000 in the past 5 days right here. That was last year, one of the times. Out and about $1,000 days. This is me showing 31,000 in 13 days. Man, subscribe to my channel, y'all. You're going to see all sorts of really good stuff. A lot of training. I usually have little bits and things that you need to know in almost every one of my videos. So definitely go ahead and do that. What do you need to do? Go ahead and contact me. Tell me, Shawn, I'm ready to do this business. You can send me in the text. My phone number is right over there. It's in the description as well. Send me a phone call if you like, saying, Shawn, I'm ready to do this business. I want you to put the first member in for me. And I'm going to send you out that link. We're going to go ahead and get you get that person qualified. I'm going to take your link and do the same. Now, here's a beautiful thing. Right now, if you're listening to this video, it's December the 12th right now. Tuesday, I got somebody coming in. I got somebody else coming in, and I got a third one potentially coming in real soon. We get you in first. That means we're going to get you qualified real quick because these other people are going to come in right there after you. Whoever comes in first kind of gets the benefit, and the other ones come down underneath them as well. So go ahead and subscribe to my channel. If you have any comments at all, please put likes and comments down below. It does make a difference. If it's not just for me, any kind of content creators, it'll help anybody out, that's for sure. And with that being said, y'all, I look forward to you joining our team. Hearing you, I'm looking forward to welcoming and congratulating you into the Facebook group. Looking forward to seeing you making sales and seeing change in your life. And subscribe to my channel. I'll see you in the next video. Appreciate it.